Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a video for Taurus or Taurus Crosswatcher. Thank you guys for being here with me today. If you need to reverse this message, feel free. It might very well be reversed. It's extremely specific, so perhaps you will have to reverse it. But a few things I was hearing before I started this video was somebody's considering your feelings. If it's reversed, you're considering another person's feelings. I think you both are considering one another's feelings as well as your own, whoever this person is. I also feel like there's a person here who's been the whole time, or how long this has been ongoing, wanting to put your feelings above theirs. But right now, or maybe even your feelings above another person's feelings. That might make sense as we get more into it. And then I heard something about the winning team. I heard the winning team. And then I was getting, well, maybe that has some sort of emphasis on Jersey. Like, I don't know if is it Jersey or New Jersey or Jersey Shore, or Jersey's literally a team jersey. Something to do with teams or something to do with sports. So maybe that's significant for somebody watching this video. But either way, all right, I'm going to get into it. I'm just going to read what I wrote because it'll be a lot easier. Again, please remember to switch the roles if you need to. It could be entirely reversed, or this may not even sort of resonate with you, and it could be someone connected to you, like a family member, a friend, a coworker, that you know is experiencing this with another person. Someone loves the attention and love that you give them. Make no mistake about it, okay? None at all. They absolutely do. They may even feel quite lucky to have you. You hear my cat? Well, they're singing. Yeah, that was just confirmation. I feel very lucky to have you. You're a catch. Cat. Get it? Like how I did that there? You're a catch. They feel very lucky that basically you care for them the way that you do, and that you're on their side, on their team. We're on each other's team. Isn't that a song by Lord? We're on each other's team. Isn't Lord like a Scorpio? Don't hold me on that. I think she's a Scorpio. Maybe even someone feels like the Lord brought y'all together. And that's not for everybody, because everybody's got different beliefs. But for whoever that resonates for and it's relevant, there you go. Somebody believes that the Lord, Christ, God, the universe, the creator, ancestors, whatever, that it was almost meant to be that the two of you got together, or talking about getting together, or reconnecting, or met up, or met period. You know, it's something like that. Unless this is reversed, this is how you feel. But, okay, here's, and I want to be really, I just want you to know, well, I'm just going to read it. I'm going to read what I wrote. One thing I do want to say here is that I sense this person's insecurities. They are insecure, okay? And it makes me feel for them because everyone has insecurities. I do. I feel for this person. I do. If this is you, I feel for you. I feel for both of you here because I don't think that this is going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy, and we'll get into why. So basically, I feel for this person because I feel their insecurities more deeply than I feel yours. I can feel yours as well. I feel my own. I have a lot of insecurities. We all have insecurities. And so, you know, no matter how confident we are in certain areas, we all have certain things that we're insecure about. And if people aren't insecure about at least one little thing, I would stay away from those people. Are they people? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Perhaps they exist. I just haven't met anyone like that who is entirely perfect and has no insecurities in the world. So confident that there's not anything they have to fret about, you know. To me, how I was getting this is it's as if they feel you're too good for them. I don't like that. I don't like that. It makes me really sad, actually. And I don't think that you want that either. I don't think you want anyone to be with you because, or that anyone that gets with you or that you talk to, you like to feel better than them, or like you're very lucky that you have me in your life. Like, I don't think that's your MO. I don't think that that's your energy at all. Period. Man or woman. If it is, this probably isn't your message, because I think that's really nasty behavior. But I don't think that that's you at all. That's why I said I don't feel that. I feel both people here where it's going to be a little like, oh. But anyway, I'm feeling them strongly. And I think that whoever this is, like, they genuinely, I don't know if they've ever even said this to you or they would, but they genuinely look at you like, why would you want me? Which is really weird because this person's very confident. They are. They're very confident in certain areas of their life, and they're very talented in certain areas of their life. They're strong in certain areas of their life. Like, other areas of their life, this energy doesn't fit at all. It doesn't even match. It could be something due to insecurities they have due to getting older, due to their looks, due to maybe their financial status. I don't really know. Their financial tax bracket or something compared to yours. Maybe even some sort of social status compared to yours. I don't know. It's meaningless shit. We all get old and rot and die. We all shit and pee. Money, at the end of the day, yes, it's nice, blah, blah, blah. We all need it, but once we die, where's it go? Do we care about the money when we're dead? No. You know what I mean? It's like shit, but I get this person. Like, I totally understand. It's just something inside of them is making them feel very like, they're putting you on a really large pedestal. A pedestal that you probably didn't even want to be put on. You know? But they're putting you on it because they feel like you're the most, I mean, I don't even know how to say it. The most talented I want to say woman, but you could be a man. It doesn't matter. The most talented person and driven person, the most gorgeous or handsome person, the most loving, the most nurturing. Yeah, on top of everything else. Like, can we say I leveled up? Can we say triple threat? Can we say, how in the hell did I attract somebody like you? Or how in the hell what did I do in my life to deserve somebody like you, or someone like you again, if this is something that, you know, is on again, off again? I don't know. Someone's looking at you like jaw drop. I don't even know what to say. Really, that's what I feel. I feel like someone looks at you like, why would you want me? Why would you want me? Although I'm telling you, there's parts of them where they feel very confident in certain areas. But this person's been hurt a whole lot, okay? And I feel like you have as well. If you haven't, okay, but this person definitely has. And it's done a number on them. It really has. And over years, they've kind of maybe even let themselves go in a certain area, or life has just been real hard on them. So it's told off on them in their health or something. I totally get that. Like, I have a really big heart for this. I almost cried when I was writing this because I feel this person's heart so deeply. Like, I want to protect them, and not necessarily from you, unless I'm picking up on anyone here that does, like, intentionally gets with people who they know they're, like, in a better position than, to make the people feel, or so that, like, inferior or something, you know what I mean? Or to, like, get with people who make them feel better about themselves. Like, but I'm not picking up on that here, and I don't think that I am. I don't think that that's your energy at all. I don't feel it. I do really have a heart for this person, as I have a heart for you, because I know that whatever, I'm about to get into the rest of it, but I know that this puts you in a difficult position as well, and I don't expect you to lower your standards and the things that you want as well. But I understand where this person's coming from deeply. I do. And I think I just want to hug them. I just want to hug this person and be like, you do have a lot to offer. You're just as important as Taurus. You're equal here. Taurus is no better than you. And Taurus doesn't think they're better than you. It doesn't matter Taurus's status, Taurus's money, Taurus's looks, Taurus's nurturing nature. It doesn't matter. People can have really prestigious career positions. People can have all the money in the world and be shitty people. Taurus doesn't want you to love Taurus for what they look like, or for what they have to offer, for all the, the power they hold because they've worked really hard to get where they're at. Taurus loves you for you. Or cross-watcher if it's reversed, you know. Don't put Taurus on a pedestal. At the end of the day, they're going to make mistakes, and they're definitely not perfect, just like you. This isn't about, I leveled up. Yeah, sure. Are the people you've been with before, are they walking nightmares? Maybe. Some of them, not all. But don't think of Taurus on a level like that. Think of them as a person. simply a person having the human experience right alongside you, and the two of you can just kind of get through this life together and work through things if you so desire and decide. But what's happening is they're putting you on a pedestal, vice versa. This could be entirely reversed. Or maybe it's someone you know that this is happening to. I hope I'm translating this well. And it's like, that's dangerous here. Okay, so let me keep going because there's actually a lot more to this. My timer's about to go off. It's okay. Yeah, to me, it's as if they feel you're too good for them. And what I'm about to say is not to diminish your value or importance. I've basically already said it. I just kept talking instead of reading, but that's okay. But it needs to be said. Basically, someone loves you who has low self-esteem. Maybe not in all areas do they have low self-esteem, but in the love department, they certainly do. All I hope is that this person doesn't get too lost in that, where they feel they can't speak their own mind for fear of losing you because you're the best they've ever had. And like, why would you want me? So meaning here, I'm getting an example, okay? This is somebody who does have a few individuals in their life where they're in a good rapport with right now. It's very cordial. They're cordial with these people, or they have a good rapport with them. If it's an ex and they had a family with them, they co-parent quite well. They've gotten to a good place, comfortable spot there with them. If it's their own children, they're in a great position with them now. There's not many people in their life this person holds sacred, but the people that they do, they hold them very sacred, or they at least are in a comfortable spot where the connection is with them now. That being said, you may not like a connection that this person has with someone, or how they go about something or something. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Maybe they've gotten, maybe they were single for a while and they got too comfortable being a certain way. And there are some things that when you have a person in your life, maybe that need to be adjusted. But maybe also some of it is like, all it would have to do would be, we would have to ask ourselves, are we being too jealous? Are we being too demanding? Or are we just not being jealous at all and it's not coming from that? It's about intentions. And honestly, there's some things that really do make us uncomfortable. I'm really tense right now. Can you see my body language? Because I feel like something about a person that's connected to them, or people in general, the way that they do some things may make you a little nervous. You also have been through your own things, and so makes you a little tense, makes you a little... So the thing is, basically, to spit it out, do we move forward or do we not? Are there things that this person is willing to adjust that makes me uncomfortable, or do they even need to adjust them? Am I being ridiculous? I don't know. I'm not in y'all's connection, whether y'all are together right now or not, I don't know, but that would be something big here. I'm very tense right now. If you guys have been together with somebody for a while, someone's basically like, I just hope that it's not like, I really love my person, I could never find another woman or man like this, like, so I'm just gonna stay with them and basically let them run all over me. And I'm not saying you guys are running all over anyone, my stomach is growling, but this person needs to learn when to stand up for themselves and say certain things, unless, of course, there are things they need to adjust, because sometimes that's the case, There's so many ways this is gonna go. But anyway, yeah, it's almost like they're thinking, why would you want me? And this person is incredibly strong in other areas of life, but love has not been kind to them. They want to make you just as happy and proud to be with them as they are of you, or as they would be of you once they get you, if they don't already have you. It's almost as if it has come at the expense of hurting others, and they don't want that. That's the thing. Someone doesn't want to be with you if it means coming at the expense of hurting other people, or just kind of ruining connections that they finally got to a good place. Like, if being with you means that they have to like shun their baby mama or their baby daddy, now maybe their baby mama or their baby daddy is fucking crazy. I don't know. But also, are all baby mamas and baby daddies crazy? No. And do any of us really want that? No. A lot of us are like, no, I want to be cordial. I want to be cordial with them. That's what I want. But perhaps they feel like you wouldn't be comfortable with their type of cordial. Like, this may be someone who prefers, and listen, I'm not saying you're wrong, but they don't necessarily have to be wrong either. Meaning, maybe they don't have any ill intentions. I think this is someone very dedicated to you. I think this is someone who, if not now, they will be. Very. I don't think they want anybody else. I don't think they want their ex back. I think they just want to be cordial, okay? Now, some of them, they may want their ex back, but this is for ones who don't. Not in that way. They may want to keep it where you don't come around necessarily. Or you don't, they have a certain connection with their ex, and it's at a certain level of respect, and they both don't introduce each other to their new people. Like, their ex doesn't get with new people. Their ex may even be single. That may make you uncomfortable. If their ex isn't single and is with somebody, they may not introduce their ex. Or, this is so much. See why I don't get with nobody? Their ex doesn't introduce them to their new person, or doesn't make them have to be around each other. It's just we deal with each other because we had a connection before these people are ever around. We don't want any feelings, maybe that's just the way it has to be. This person's fine with that, your person, and their ex is fine with it, whatever, and that's just how it works for them. But that may be something that doesn't work for you. You may be like, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't see why we can't all just, and it's like, well, just because maybe even you had children with an ex, maybe y'all would be completely cordial and things like that, but this person is different. Like, everybody's different, But that's also not to say you're wrong, because I don't think you are. I feel like we all have a right to choose what makes us comfortable. And if my thing is, are you entirely compatible with this person? Are they entirely compatible with you? Yes, we have the love. Yes, we have the deep feelings. Yes, we enjoy one another's affection and attention for each other. But we did get with each other after we had already had established relationships with other people before. That's what I think in this message. Of course, it's very specific. It's not going to be everybody's, but I feel like this person had children or a child before you, or, something like that, and you did as well, or one did at least. And it's like, look, I don't see why being with you, I have to shun people over here. It has to be I don't understand that, or why it has to be under your terms, what makes you comfortable. This is something we have, an operation we have working for us right now. This is how it works for us, and I don't see why you being in my life, I have to tweak it to make you comfortable in that area. Like, I'm loyal to you, I'm faithful to you. Now, I understand that, but I also understand where you're coming from, where you're like, it depends on, I'm not getting, it's too confusing. I think I've made enough sense. I think that I have for those who needed this message. I get both sides. I totally get it. I actually think this is a connection where maybe it would be beneficial if both of you took a step back from it and decided whether or not, what is our relationship actually based on? Where are we actually together? I'm not saying anybody's trying to have anyone do this here, or that anyone even assumes this, but you know how sometimes people will get with a person and then want them to erase their life they had prior to someone? It's like, that's not going to happen with this person, and it's not going to happen with you. So whoever here wanted someone to kind of erase their life, or even maybe even shun their ex, that's not going to happen here. Because to shun the ex, to hate the ex, is to, my stomach is growling, is to say, I don't, at least this is how someone feels, is to say, I don't entirely accept my child or my children I have with this person, and I do, because part of me is part of them, made my child. So, and they're a good mom, or they're a good dad. Someone's ex is a good parent, at least, okay? Now, some of y'all got some nightmare fucking exes, or they have some nightmare exes, and that's not this message for you guys. So if you're watching, continue to watch. You're welcome here, but this probably ain't your message. So this is where the ex is like actually not so bad and just prefers to stay in their own corner, doesn't really care to meet the new person or have a relationship, and that's okay. I don't know why everybody's got a kumbaya here in the planet now. Not everybody has to do that. It's like they don't not like you, but they don't have to like be best friends with you or even like hang out. You know what I mean? And it's like, I just want to deal with my ex, and we exchange the children or the child, or we whatever, talk about him if we need to, and that's it. I don't see why we have to. I don't see why people get offended by that. I mean, unless there's like something still going on there. But if there's not, and I do not feel there is, so what? That's what works for them, and that's where you would have to sit with that and see if that's something you're able to deal with. I also don't think you're wrong if you decide it isn't. Why? That's your prerogative. You have a right to choose if that's something that makes you uncomfortable. Maybe you want a close-knit family where all the exes and everybody gets along. We all have holidays together and stuff. Maybe that makes more sense to you, and I get that as well. Like, I see everybody's side here, and my question would be, is this something we need to continue forward with? It's basically someone saying they really do care about making you happy and what you guys have created together, making that just continue to grow and stable, and also balancing making what they've already created before you came on the scene happy and not neglecting their. Vice versa could be you if this is reversed. And if this is not resonating with anybody, I'm hearing Renee resonating with anybody, but maybe you know someone like this is what's going on with somebody you know and another. Ultimately, I do think someone, just being completely blunt here, I think someone's going to choose the original. And I don't mean the original person. I'm telling you, there's nothing between this ex and them, or you and an ex, nothing. It's just a matter of loyalty. But then someone's really going to be in a rock and hard place if they've now created a family with you, and a family, they have a family with their ex or something like that. It's like now they're really torn, or something like that. But yeah, I feel kind of nauseous right now out of nowhere. I feel really lightheaded and nauseous. So I'm going to go. I think we got what we needed. This is, we got some decisions to make. Where do we go from here? Yeah. Totally get it. I get everybody's side for who this is for. That's why I like to be single. You can have love and be single. You can be in love all day and be single and just not have that, because just for me personally, and this is only speaking from an I place, I just find relationships to be very controlling and constricting and confining and like a trap. That's what I find them to be in marriage, like a trap. But for some people it works, like that's their thing, and I believe in it. My parents have been married for how long? Their whole lives, and only to each other, and I believe in their love. I'm able to see a whole bunch of different types of polarity here. I'm able to see that it does exist for some people, and when it's consensual and everybody, then it's not a trap. It's not a cage. It's like, no, we want this. It's they're mine and I'm theirs and we're each other's, and it's like very claimy, and they love that. I feel like, what's wrong with that if that's what they want? Nothing. That's how it works. It's consensual. Two people agree. That's what makes it work. But for me, speaking as, this is why I just don't, because I can't do that. I wanna not be controlled in who I love and how I treat people. And I'm celibate, so It's not about romantic love to me. It's about keeping peace, you know? So someone here may decide to keep the peace. Or restore peace even. And I'm going to tell you, somebody here, maybe even both of you, really love y'all's exes as far as how they are as a parent. And some of y'all hate y'all's exes, how they are as a parent. Some of y'all got some nightmare fucking parent people that y'all have. Yes. But some of y'all, you love the mother of your child or children, or they do, or the father of your child or children. As far as how they parent, it's, in fact, someone's like, I couldn't have asked for a better mother for my son or my daughter or my children, or a better father for my children, my son, my daughter. Not at all. And that may hurt somebody because, well, that says love, but that should be something an individual would be very proud of. Like, I'm glad that you look at them that way, you know? So I don't know. Maybe someone is the newer person here and might be a little jealous, but maybe not. I don't really feel that, actually, but I guess for some it could be. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.